JBNN keep you informed. I'm Shell Jones. Before I get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news.
Oh man, I take care. I want to take care of it. I want to small run off a road last night. What you want for water, man? I'm gonna mess out of that spot.
2 killed in head-on collision on North-South Highway. 2 motorists lost their lives in a tragic head-on crash along the North-South Highway in St. Catherine on Friday night. Reports say that the collision occurred around 8:30 p.m. near the Angels exit and involved 2 Subaru motor cars. Investigators believe that one of the vehicles was traveling in the wrong direction when it slammed into the oncoming car, resulting in the fatal impact. Both drivers were pronounced dead at the scene. Their identities have not yet been released by the police. Investigations continue into the cause of the accident. St. Thomas municipal worker killed in hit and run. Police in St. Thomas have launched an investigation into a fatal hit and run that claimed the life of a municipal worker in license on Friday night. The victim has been identified as 60-year-old Sharon Hastings, a resident of license and an employee of the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. Reports indicate that shortly after 6 p.m., Hastings was attempting to cross the roadway when she was hit by a passing vehicle. The driver did not stop and fled the scene. Hastings was taken to a nearby medical facility where she was pronounced dead. Investigations are ongoing as police search for the driver involved in the incident. Police recover stolen vehicle, capture 1 suspect after gun battle in St. Catherine. A man is in custody and another on the run, following a dramatic police pursuit and gun battle in St. Catherine on Friday morning. Reports are that around 9:40 a.m., officers from the Guys Hill police station were on patrol when they received information that a Toyota Voxy, which had been stolen from its owner in Three Hills, St. Mary, was spotted in the Guys Hill area. The police launched a pursuit and intercepted the vehicle in a section of the community known as Cockane Hill. However, the driver reportedly refused to stop, while the passenger allegedly pulled a gun and opened fire on the police. The chase continued into Castle Kelly, neighboring St. Anne, where the suspects abandoned the vehicle in an open lot and again reportedly fired at the lawmen. The police returned fire, and during the exchange, 1 suspect managed to escape while the other was captured. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom has launched a probe into the incident. iPod rifle seized in Kingston Central Operation, 5 arrested. 5 individuals are now in police custody following a joint police-military operation conducted in the Kingston Central Police Division on Friday afternoon. According to Deputy Superintendent Ron Ritchie, who heads operations in the division, law enforcement officers seized a iPod rifle during the operation.
Between the hours 10 a.m. and 1:45 p.m., a joint police-military intel-led operation was conducted at premises 58 Gold Street in the Parade Gardens community. That operation yielded the recovery of an M16 rifle, which was found buried in a vegetative area on the premises. The operation.
Since the start of the year, the Kingston Central Police has recovered 14 illegal guns when compared with 11 for the same period in 2024. Construction worker charged with Cockburn Gardens murder. Police have charged 20-year-old construction worker Amanda Simpson, otherwise called Prince, in connection with the murder of 22-year-old Judas Clark, otherwise called Fraggy, in Cockburn Gardens, Kingston 11. Viewers and subscribers, before I go any further, so in this news item, Prince killed Fraggy, and who gave him the name Judas? Simpson, who resides on Regent Street in Denham Town, is facing multiple charges, including murder, possession of a prohibited weapon and ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Reports indicate that around 7 p.m. on May 25, Clark, a kitchen assistant from Cockburn Gardens, was sitting outside his home when Simpson allegedly approached and opened fire with a handgun. Clark was struck several times, and the shooter reportedly fled the scene on a waiting motorcycle. The police were called to the location, and Clark was transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Following investigations, Simpson was arrested and charged on Friday after a question and answer session conducted in the presence of his attorney. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is urging anyone with information related to this or other crimes in the St. Andrew South Division to contact the Hunts Bay CIB at 876-923-7111, Crime Stopper 311, the 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Woman charged in connection with murder of 14-year-old girl in Kingston. A 25-year-old woman has been charged in connection with the April shooting death of 14-year-old student Terona T.T. Thomas in Kingston 11. The accused, Daniela Morrison, a contractor of Waltham Park Road, has been charged with accessory before the fact and accessory after the fact to murder. Reports from the Olympic Gardens police indicate that Morrison and the man allegedly rented a silver Nissan Note motor car, which was later used to carry out the deadly attack. Around 1:50 p.m. on Thursday, April 17, an armed man reportedly traveled to Hill Avenue, where he opened fire on a group of people. Thomas and two others were shot before the gunman escaped. The victims were taken to the hospital, where Thomas was pronounced dead, while the other two men were admitted for treatment. Following the incident, Morrison allegedly retrieved the rented car from the shooter and returned it. She was later formally charged after a case review. Prime Minister Andrew Holness had previously announced a $2 million reward for information, leading to the arrest and charge of those responsible for Thomas's murder. The St. Andrew South Police Division says investigations are ongoing as other suspects are being pursued. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Hunts Bay CIB at 876-923-7111, Crime Stopper 311, the 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Man charged after allegedly attempting to bribe police officers. A 28-year-old man has been charged after reportedly trying to bribe police officers during a traffic stop on Friday. The accused, Michael Jones, of Enning Crescent, Kingston 5, has been charged under the Corruption Prevention Act. Viewers and subscribers were not related. According to reports, around 11:40 a.m., lawmen were conducting a national coordinated roadblock operation when they observed Jones driving a Toyota Axio without wearing a seatbelt. He was signaled to stop, and during checks was unable to produce his driver's license. While officers were in the process of issuing traffic tickets, Jones allegedly returned to his vehicle, retrieved an envelope containing money, and offered it to the police. He was immediately taken into custody and later charged following an interview. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is reminding the public that offering or attempting to bribe a police officer is a serious criminal offense and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.